Okay, so here's what I wanted to talk about. Kyle and I were going over um, value and ranges, and I kind of had a bit of a light bulb a little bit, and but also wanted you guys just to hear what I was saying and see if you agree with this or disagree, or maybe you do it a different way. But basically, what we were doing was we were going over levels, and I just went day by day and just created my what I viewed as the value for that day and created levels, and then kept doing it every day on this 5 minute, 10 minute chart, however you want to do it. And then as the ranges started to add up, you would see the connections of them, and then once they would connect, you could put more importance on those levels. And this is without going over like the bigger trend. Um, Obviously that's important if you're looking at a stock that's clearly trending up or trending down, that changes some of it. But if you literally just went by the daily here and just or the 10 minute chart here and went day by day and created ranges here, I think it's pretty cool. So I'll just start on this day for mRNA. Price comes up, creates a low here, and then can't really get much higher than this area here. So to me, the value for this day is going to be mainly in between here, because it made somewhat of a triple top here and then couldn't get any lower than here. Now, sure, this low near the low of day is also important, but to me, the most shares happened in here, and this is where most people thought this stock was worth on this day. So then the next day, price gaps up, opens, rips down, bounces right off that high or that value high here, and then completely respects it and goes up. So right away, this level is even better now. So it's the importance of it is even stronger because it was respected the next day, right? And so from here, price rips up, consolidates a bit, and then makes another leg up here. So then the next day's value, which is kind of separate from this day, especially because it moved up so far away, is going to be between here, which this isn't necessarily the high of the day, because I feel like it did get a little bit higher. So you could even say this is a little bit of a zone, but for the most part, the range is between here and actually more like here. So the range is between this area and this area, right? Because this got up really quickly, consolidated in here, moved up into this. So there's like two sub ranges within the bigger range. And to me, this is the same thing as value. Like if you're in here, value is from here to here. If you're down here, value is from here to here. And then if you combine them, then value. So it kind of has to do with the time frame, right? So half a day, value is here. The other half a day, it's here. As a whole, value is from top to bottom, here and here. And that's kind of how I view that. So then next day, price comes down a little bit. And then I'm not sure exactly where it opens up, but it looks like it opens up right around here, pops up, hits the low of value yesterday, and then respects it really well, and then sells off down to here. So so this is nice because this was close to the top of this value. It was also the high, and so right away this is important level. This level is getting even more important because now it's being respected a third time, right? Right here, and it was basically a triple bottom here. This level is more important now because it was retested there. But I would say as of right now, this is the most important level because it's gotten hit 3 times and it has 3 days worth of touches here. And then also value on this day now, which is separate. Value is between here and here, right? Or you could say maybe a little bit more exact, more like right there and here. So from here to here is value. Even though maybe price opened up a little bit higher, the most amount of shares were between here and here. So then the next day, price opens up near the low of this value, low of the day, rips all the way up. And where does it top out at? The high up here or the value up here, right? So this level gets even more important. And then where does it sell off to? This actually ended up being a great day. Kyle and I really like this day because look, it was towards this really good support. It opens up near it. Maybe it doesn't come down and hit it necessarily, but it rips all the way up really quickly, tops out here. You could have shorted it here, goes all the way down, and then we're going to say, well, yesterday's value was here, which was also here, so let's see if it respects this level, and sure enough it does. Breaks through it, retests, and then sells all the way down to this level, and now this level is even more important. So on an even bigger time frame, on like a 4-day time frame, value is from this level to this level as of right now. And then as you get tighter with the time frames, value changes, right? So it's just all what time frame do you want? Because the time frame that you want to trade it determines where value is and what the range is. You want to scalp it and literally trade it only in a matter of minutes? Well, you use a couple candles and you just trade that little range, that value, because at that point in time, for that time frame of just 5 minutes, the value is within those 5 candles on that 1 minute chart, and that's what you trade. So it just determines on what time frame. So the next day, price moves up a little bit. Value ends up being from here to here. Now, does this value range align with these levels? I would say not as much. Maybe this level aligns with this one. Maybe this level aligns sort of with this level here. But I would say that this isn't as great of a trading potential, right? Because this is a better level that you want to trade off of, and then this is a better level. So then the next day, price opens up right at the top of this value here, which is also the high. Boom, you get a nice short, breaks through it. And let's see what it does with our really good level here. Looks like it stays underneath it. So then on this day, value is from here to here. Most amount of shares happen here and here. So then the next day, so today, right? So price opens, flushes down on negative news, right? We had negative news about the contamination of the vaccine. So price gaps down, flushes down even further. I'm not really paying attention to the low here, even though it looks like pre-market low was over here. And if I zoomed out more, we might be able to see some more levels down here. But just in terms of these days here on this chart, I'm just going to focus on these levels from these values. Price bounces all the way up. Where does it have resistance? Well, it has resistance on yesterday's value range here. Eventually breaks through it. Where do you think it tops out? Tops out at that really good level here and can't get any further. So as of right now, this level is amazing because it just keeps getting more and more and more important. And the value ranges every day work in tandem with it, right? So then from here, price reverses, bounces down, gets underneath this value, consolidates, and then goes even lower here. So today, I would say the value range is anywhere between here and actually probably just here, you know, somewhere around there, because you had consolidation here, and then it couldn't get any lower than this. So I would say value is between here and here, plus it lines up with this. So tomorrow, you know, we have really good resistance here, and then really good. So, you know, this level is way better than this one. This is the best level so far, at least on this chart in this time frame. So that's all I wanted to do, was just kind of do that exercise. I thought it was really helpful. And let me know what you guys think and if you guys do a similar thing or not. So thanks.